Hello. Guess I've gone live again. Hello, how's it going? Have a sip of coffee while things get started. Ah, right, I guess I better get drawing then, shall I? Let's see. What shall we draw today on this very sunny afternoon? It's so sunny that I've locked myself away in a dark room so that I can draw for a bit because, well, I'd rather do that. Move this a little closer. I've just realised. Nah, that'll be fine. I was thinking about changing the title for this, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's get started. And what shall I draw? What shall we draw today? Start off with something quite fun, something more cartoony, I reckon. I like things with big bug eyes that pop out their head. So let's get started with something like that, shall we? Yeah, very nice day outside today. Went for a quick walk and bloody hell, it was warm, really. It's still got a bit of a chill out there, but it was warm enough for me to notice anyway. Hello, it is me. Welcome to the stream. I was faffing about setting things up on the. Should see them around this, getting some of my cartoons to play, just to snazz it up a little bit, you know, so that it looks nice. And I think it looks pretty good. So I had no idea how to do any of that stuff. Still figuring out how to get music on though without getting copyright claimed or anything like that. Next time I do this, I might try some Spotify playlists, maybe just some sort of royalty-free stuff. Yeah, there we go. I like to draw people or creatures with big scowly faces. I find it quite funny. Animating the new That Bloke yesterday. Day before that, I did a little trailer just to say that I'm streaming for people on YouTube and stuff because I mostly spend most of my time on there. And so it's nice to draw some stuff, get away from that bloke for just a little while. I do enjoy doing it, but it's also nice to draw some different things for a little while. Guess this dude's a little alien dude. Melty elbow. Starting today with the melty elbows. Yeah, I'm also going to start taking some requests as well, so if there's anything you want me to draw after I've finished a picture or while I'm going, you know, if you've got any ideas or something. Yeah, it could be one of my characters that I animate, or it could be just something that you fancy seeing somebody draw for a while. And just let me know in the chat, anything like that. I did have the chat on here last time, but I've decided to get rid of it. I don't know if that was such a good idea or what, but you might see the chat making a comeback. Let's cup of coffee on the go. Yeah, he looks pretty good so far. I'm doing it again. Yeah. Is my camera lagging a little bit, or is it just me? Get rid of his roughs now, we don't need the roughs. colour should we do him? Let me see. Purple. Don't mind me, just faffing a sec. I did like having this there last time, you see. Just so I can see what's happening in a bit more real time, you know. Nice purple colour. Yeah, happy with that so far. Let's make this one quite psychedelic actually. I fancy doing something with a bit of colour in it. Seeing as it's a nice sunny day outside, let's make this guy pop quite a bit. Da, 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 should really figure out music, because otherwise you're just going to get me humming along to songs that are in my own head. That was a David Byrne song that I was humming, and I was listening to his last album, his latest album last night, and it's kind of got lodged in my head a little bit. So get ready for a lot of David Byrne humming. Hope you've listened to it, otherwise it's not going to make any sense. It's getting warm in here now, you know. I might get really warm during this stream. I guess I'm a proper Yorkshire man, but also because I'm in a little box room with a lot of glass, a lot of windows, and the sun shines directly on this room for the majority of the day. It gets pretty warm, so we do have doors that I will crack open at some point. Not today though, because we need to get something to stop bugs getting in, because I cannot stand bugs getting in to a place where I'm living. Oh, excuse me. It's funny. This is the second stream I've ever done. And I started the last stream, and I said, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, and I never sneezed, and it's just come back now. And it took a week to sneeze. It was one delayed sneeze, but I sneezed, which is good. Better late than never, eh? I'm gonna do some crazy lighting on this fella, I think. Make it look like he's at sort of like a rave or something. Lots of different lights and different colours on him. I think that'd be quite nice. I need to remember to drink the coffee as well. Liking that so far, so let's carry on. And colour is gums. Yellow. Bright yellow. Hmm. Some sort of green tongue or a different shade of purple, maybe, actually. Yeah, I think that might be. Yeah, that's a better idea. Because then we're going to go crazy with the sort of shadows and highlights. Make it look real good. Really like the colour purple. Don't know if you can tell. Probably my favourite colour. Sure I'm not alone on that one. Teeth colour now. In a grey tooth. Like that, maybe. Lilac. Dark lilac. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Okay, so now time to start adding some interesting coloured shadows. So let's say there is a blue light, like now, in here. Looks very blue in here. That bulb's currently pink, and that one's currently red. I don't know why it looked so blue. So yeah, let's say that there's a blue light coming this way and a red coming that way. Let's see what we can do. And that, yeah, it's looking very good. And then we'll have a red light come in and from this side. looks a little bit 3D, like you need to put 3D glasses on. Looks pretty interesting. And no light coming from underneath. It's darker. It goes down. It's darker as it goes down. I need to stop mumbling to learn to enunciate when I'm talking. So I need to make the brush smaller more often than I do. Again, that seems to be something that I get caught doing quite a lot. There we go. Looks like he's in some sort of a rave, which is what we wanted. I accidentally disconnected the colours. Don't disconnect your colours. What we want actually is to make it actually look like light is hitting him. So I like that. What else can we add to this? I'm pretty happy with this so far. What I do want to do though actually is just get this, just add a little bit more shade into it, just to make it look a little more 3D. Yeah. Okay, it'll really come into play, this sort of colour scheme, with the eyes as well. I'll do some nice bits with the eyes, I think, make it look really, like it pops. Wow, I've been really messy with this. How did it get so messy, I wonder? I've noticed though, with this Wacom recently, that when you select something, sometimes it selects it but a little higher up, so I'm wondering if maybe it's something to do with that. But you see, as you can see there on the bottom, I sort of missed it. Oh well, got a bit of tidying up to do. We can tidy it up though, it won't be too difficult to tidy. All you need to do, look, is get your colour. Just sort of do this with it. And it sort of works, you know? Sort of works out. Ooh, my throat is a little throaty today. And that's because I am ever so slightly hungover. Just a little. Just a wee bit hungover. From just a little bit of booze last night. Luckily I stuck just to the red wine though, so I'm not really feeling it all that badly. Which is nice. Okay, looking nice. So, let's do more colouring, shall we? The tongue. That is far too dark. So this will probably be getting just a little bit of that sort of red on it because of its positioning, just a little bit. So the tongs are a little bit wet as well. So we want to show that in some way. There might be just a touch of that bluet in it as well. Kind of making this look more like he's got like a sort of galaxy tongue, but he is an alien after all, so why not make him have a galaxy tongue? That looks alright, that looks a bit galaxy-like, a little spacey. So this is probably getting hit with that red light as well. So you don't want it to be too much, just a hint of it. That's a bit too much. I say we don't want it to be. I say I don't want it to be too much, and then I make it far too much. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Oh. Stretch. It's one of those days where I feel like I need to stretch for about 4 hours. So I'm streaming instead, apparently. Okay. So, tea time. Whoops. Twitch.tv. I know I am live and such, but I just want to pull up the dashboard. It's because I'm new to it. I'm sort of stressing. I want to make sure that everything's going smoothly, everything's going okay, that I'm not dipping or doing anything that I shouldn't be. What are we doing here? Cool, apparently everything's going smoothly. It's not playing smoothly for me, but apparently everything's going smoothly. So there you go, there's a bit of footage of me pulling up Twitch to check everything's going okay. Apologies for that, I just want to make sure that everything's moving smoothly. That you're getting a good viewing experience as well, you see. It's on my phone, and it's not playing very smoothly at all. And blue. And that. And let's make this smaller. do this sort of thing. Adds a nice bit of depth to it. See me going down here at any point, by the way, it's because I am checking my phone, because Twitch is on my phone there, and just making sure that everything's going smoothly. Keep saying that, but you know, it's true. Okay, gum time. Here, so let's add some eye colour. Okay, why aren't we doing anything? I've got something selected that I shouldn't. Yep. It's easy to do that on Photoshop though. Have something accidentally selected, just a very small little area selected. Nice. Yep. Thanks. What I want to do is I want to make this be above everything so that I can get like this sort of thing, but I don't need to have things selected because that just makes things a bit weird. Then what we're going to do now is just add some subtle red bits to these, just to make them look like it's the red light as well that's interacting with us. That. That's the alien, so let's give him a background, shall we? What we want is a nice, slashy. Let's go slashy. That looks terrible. Let's knock that down a bit and try it again. That does not look how I wanted it to. Let's ignore slashy. It's not the brush for me. Nah, not a fan of that one either. Cardboard wash. Nah. Not for me, not for me. Charcoal might be what I'm after though. Yeah. And then we knock down the opacity and, oops, if you're on the last stream, you know that I love to add a Gaussian blur to backgrounds. Just to make the whole thing pop a little more. Quick drink. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. So I can see some bits that I need to tidy up now. So I will do just that. Looking pretty good. Let's give it a name. Let's straighten him up because he's a little bit crooked. And let's give him a name. Let's call it Hello Alien. Let's call it Hello Alien. Gotta put a little signature down at the bottom, just to prove to everyone that I drew it, even though there's no footage of me drawing it. So let's start a new one. Again, taking requests. If there's anybody wanting anything drawn, just pop something in the chat and I will start drawing it. Tell you what I need to figure out, because at some point I'm going to want to go down and get a drink. I need to figure out having something come up on screen that's like getting a drink. I need to do little cards like that, I think. Getting a drink cards. Okie dokie. Let's draw something new. Let's draw. What should I draw? Let's draw something in a shroud of darkness. In a shroud of darkness or shroud by darkness. Who knows? But I'm definitely going to draw something that's like that. Let's get this sort of pale yellow on the go. Let's knock this opacity way down. You can hear the croakiness, but it means that I can have a bit of a nice voice today. I can get all deep. A bit of ASMR. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Old man chimes ASMR. So, this is a different style of drawing to what I do all the time. This is sort of what I call shroud in darkness drawing. Ooh, I've had an idea. Let's try something. So we're gonna have a head that's like this sort of shape. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have it so that it comes out and the face sort of like this. Yeah. So this might not work, this might look absolutely awful, but I'm giving it a go. So you can't say that I didn't give it a go. Don't you go telling people that I didn't give it a go now, because I am giving it a go. Yeah. And here as well. Yeah, you want this opacity to be right down, because you just want to keep layering and layering it up. It's alright to start with a strong opacity, because it's nice to get a base down. A lot of this you're going to lose to shadows later, you see. That's the way I usually do it anyway. So at the moment, it just looks like an odd blob. But I have an idea, so don't worry. Stop worrying. I've got an idea. Okay, probably up the passage just a touch there, because that's a bit daft. With how low that opacity is. This is going to be a little experimental. It might not work out. It might just mean that I say, sod it, I'm going to carry on drawing cartoons, but that's the fun. This is sort of the free jazz of Twitch art, I guess. If you could call it that. Because this is going to then come down. Okay. You can see the sort of shape that I'm going for. The sort of face, sort of. I'm talking like that. Gotta give him a cheekbone. Don't know why you gotta give him a cheekbone. You just gotta give him a cheekbone. Yeah, so you see this bit here, sort of see the shape coming into its own a little bit there. Give me the time. It'll all work out. So stop worrying. Maybe I'm projecting. Looks happy there, doesn't it? And then we're going to bring this up. So let's make this a bit bigger. And a bit stronger. Bring this up. And then so down. See, this is going to pact this here. Okay. Something's happening with this. This is going to be a bit of an odd one. But you can't shy away from an odd one, can you? I think what I've just done there is make the mouth far too low down. I think the mouth wants to be about there. Any sort of... that does not work how I want it to. So there is light in this, you see. Yeah, I think that this sort of shape needs to worked into this a little nicer. This is some real digital painting right here. But hey, I'm getting it to crack. Yeah, I need to bring this bit in a little more. Just for that head shape. We're going to make this, like, by the end of it, this is going to be pretty much black, you see. Like these darker sections. But it's nicer to work into that, I always think. It's the same with this one, really, as well. You see, this needs to blend into this. I want to get that sort of uncanny valley feel, where you sort of look at it and you sort of think, I can see faces in that. I can see, like, a figure in that. But it's not quite right. Let's just see. Yeah, that's nice. Some horror art, I guess you could say. It's a little spooky, isn't it? Just bear with me for 1 second, please. This is what you've tuned in for, innit? Somebody on the phone. Don't worry, I'm back. Didn't take too long, did it? Yeah, so it's stretched. Look, you see. I think I might bring this mouth into it. Interesting. Interesting. Like that one. Yeah. Might advertise that I'm streaming, you know, so that any social media-y people can see. Won't be 2 seconds. Da, 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 da. There we go. Apologies for that. It's all part of the live streaming experience, isn't it? I guess. Seeing somebody stop what they're doing abruptly and go on the phone for a little bit. I want this to be small. Want to do some crazy stuff coming off of these mouths. So it's all stretched out. Strange. It's looking alright, isn't it? I think it's time to maybe add a few more highlight bits. But not make them look comical like that. That looks like a cartoon, doesn't it? Needs to be more than one opaco. It's just a little too light. Okay, in this ear it will be dark. That's what I always say. Yeah. I think it needs to make it look more like they are actually separate. Or like conjoined. Sort of stretching out. Oh, hello. Apologies for that one. Popping all that place, isn't it? Time to bring in the big guns with the darts. Yep. Big gun time. There we go, that's looking very nice. I think what we need is a dark section that's like pretty much completely black that leads its way into this black section. Like that. And then we need to turn it down and we need to make it blend nicely. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Yeah. Bit of white there, looks pretty nice. Because it's almost like there's another face being made within the stretch. She's got the two eyes and this mouth thing. Like this, you see. Like this, you see. Do you see? I don't know why it's to the side. Maybe I'll centralise it. Both of those, please. There we go. Centralised. What I want to do now is add a little colour to him, if you can believe it. Add a little bit of colour to it. Oh. Okay. Apparently Wayfair are coming today. You know, you order, like, I've noticed this recently. You order some things, right, and you pick a day that you want it to come. And then they deliver it earlier, and it's like, that could be seen as a positive thing. Oh, I'm getting it early, you know, I'm getting it slightly earlier than anticipated. But it's also really annoying because, like, you're not ready for it. Like, how am I supposed to be ready? I might have got plans today. I mean, I'm doing this. So you might hear me duck out. I might duck out because bloody Wayfair show up partway through this stream. If that is the case, and I do apologise, but you can't blame me, really. It's bloody Wayfair. Look up and smile. Yeah, it's time to add a few more of the finer details, I think, you see. Weird ear. It's a weird ear. I think we need to sort of add a bit more to the weird ear, maybe. Add more to the weird ear. Oops. Just quickly popping onto this. In fact, no, I'm not. I lied. Right, see this here. I want to get rid of a lot of that. Same with this bit up here. Get rid of a lot of that. Pretty happy with it so far. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with that, actually, as a finished picture. It leaves just enough up to the imagination, I think. So let's give it a name. Let's call it Merge. Merge. Let's call it Merge. Oh, it's warm, I tell you what. It's warm in here. Right, I need to top up my drink, so I will be back shortly. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back. Did you miss me? I need a drink. I need a drink. Okay. What the hell is that? No, not a fan of that. Let's try again, shall we? Let's do something. Right. That just looks like the other eye that I did earlier. Drawing the same thing again. This looks interesting. Nah, it looks like a phone logo. Mutant Pineapple Man, that's a good suggestion. Let's give Mutant Pineapple Man a go. I do like some pineapples. So let's just draw a pineapple to start off with. That looks like some sort of approximation of a pineapple, doesn't it? But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to make his tufts a little bit bigger. I think they're too small. Okay, so that's his pineapple. So now let's mutate it into a man. This is the sort of pineapple I think I'm going for. Like that. Looks pineapple-y to me. Okay, let's do the cleans. Still on the wrong glare. There we go. Mutant Pineapple Man. That's his theme tune, I guess. That's the theme tune to it. Yeah, pineapple head. This is just the head as well. There will be a body. Yeah, I think what I'll do here actually is this monobrow is gonna link up with his pineapple lines. Not happy with that. That looks bad. Pineapple-y teeth. Give him a little tooth at the end there. Pineapple. I think I accidentally skewed that. Mutant. This is the mutant part. How's that mutant? Does that look mutant enough? I'd say it's pretty mutant, that. Let's colour him pineapple colour. So like an orangey brown, I guess. Definitely not a normal man, though. I hope not, anyway. It looks normal to me. Having deja vu. Again. I had it yesterday. Oh, hey up. How you doing? We're in the process of drawing a mutant pineapple man. Ah, not too bad. Not too bad. Got a ever so slight hangover, but not enough that it really shows, just enough that I've got a croaky voice because of it. Ah, it's not the worst, just a bit of a voice on me. It's alright, it's a little deeper than usual. Got a little deeper voice. Just for streaming, eh? It's funny, we had a smoothie for lunch. There was no pineapple in it though, unfortunately. It is weird when you think about it. I think I was cutting a pineapple the other day, and I was like, sort of looking at the outer part of it, with its like weird lumps and ridges. It is a bit odd, isn't it? It is a weird fruit. Let's make him yellow on the inside, because that's what colour a pineapple is on the inside, isn't it? I'm hoping I get a follow today because I've just set up a new follow button thing. Or, well, not button, but like something pops up when you do it. And like most people on streaming have. So I'm hoping that it gets a bit of use. That'd be nice. It's got a nice blue eye. In fact, because he's like a weird mutant. Oh, did you do it? Did it pop up? Did it pop up? It did it. Oh, good. Cool. I didn't see it because I've not because I can't because I don't have two monitors. I guess to stream on Twitch you kind of need two monitors really, so that you can see what everything looks like on one, and then you've got the screen that people can see on the other. Because I've got this Wacom, I can't have two monitors unless I faff about, spend more money than I should. But that's good that it popped up. How do I see the chat? Well, you can see it, can't you? Like it's literally on my screen in this little window here, and then Photoshop just is like sort of nudged in a little bit so it fits down the side. What colour should his body be? What colour would a pineapple man's body be? Yeah, the chat's here so you can see what's going on. This should as well be being saved on Twitch. Dirt. So a brown, like a mucky brown body. Like roots. Roots are kind of a bit pasty, aren't they, actually? Roots are sort of like whitish. Even lighter than that. I like that sort of colour roots, aren't they? Dirt. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose a... Oh, God, no. Me neither. Me neither. I think I'm going to choose a different time to stream on the weekend, because it seems like there's a lot of people doing art streams right now. So I'm probably getting shoved all the way down to the bottom. So I might pick a different time next time. But you know, it's all about testing it, innit? Seeing when's best. I've accidentally put text on it. Oops. So you're not out enjoying the sunshine then? I bet I know who is. Okie dokie. Do not want to make the sun shine. Yeah, we got about conning it up. We got about half an hour to an hour, probably about half an hour's worth of sunshine, and that's enough for me for the day, probably. I could tell them to get Twitch on. I'm sure they'll never figure that out, will they? Let's talk about films. Last night I had a double bill of films. And they were both alright. Both pretty good. I watched a film called Stray Cat Rock, which is a Japanese 70s film about sort of like youths and like street gangs and like rock and roll sort of stuff, and that was very entertaining and a really good soundtrack. And also watched a film called I watched the sequel to Happy Death Day 2, which is just, it's been up on Netflix for a little while now, so got around to that after I'd had a couple glasses of wine, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun, that film. I'd recommend watching the first one over the second one, but you know, it was there was enough in there to entertain me anyway. slightly annoying in parts because it kind of undoes the first film again, and you're like, oh god. But yeah, it was good. Enjoyed it. Is that the one? The weird? Yeah, it's like a baby mask. It's I think it's the mascot of the high school that they're at. So somebody wears the mask of that mascot, so they can sort of blend in and go around killing people. It was alright. It was pretty fun. But I enjoyed the first one as well. I'm guessing if people didn't enjoy the first one, don't bother with the second one because it's just more of the same. It's like Groundhog Day, and it knows it's like Groundhog Day, but it still has fun. It still manages to be a fun film. British schools having mascots. Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. It'd be like a tea bag. Right. Here he comes. It'd be like British Bulldog and all daft stuff like that, wouldn't it, as well? You'd have so many British Bulldog schools. Yeah, it would be kicked in. Yeah, I don't think a mascot would particularly be as celebrated over here as they are in America. Oh, it's that bloody mascot kid. Quick, kick his head in. it, it'd be like an half-empty bottle of Strongbow. Half-empty 2 litre bottle of Strongbow would be one of the... That's very British, isn't it? That'd be one of the mascots, I'm sure. Half a pack of Benson and Hedges. I think the fact that these mascots would be used things as well just adds to it. You could have rival schools where one's mascot is like a pack of filters and the other one's like a pack of Rizzler. Let's make him look all muddy on the bottom, seeing as his roots. Costume would sting. Oh god, yeah. Sweaty British school kids. Yeah. Yeah, did you ever did anyone ever forget the kit and have to wear like spare kit at school for you guys? Because I think it only happened for us like once or twice. I think they'd rather just not bother. And it were always like slightly. It looked like it was slightly damp all the time. It was disgusting. I remember once spare shoes. Oh god. Oh god. I'm surprised you accepted. I'd have been like, I'm not doing that. So I remember someone had to wear. They were like purple shorts, and yeah, they just looked like they were damp to the touch. Not nice. I used to forget my kit most of the time. Just couldn't. Towards the end of school, especially, I was just like, what's point in any of this? Like, it weren't even necessarily the act of PE. It was more the act of having to carry your kit around all day, because British schools don't have lockers or anything like that. Oh, right, you needed the spiked shoes, did you? I can see that then. I think I ended up having a pair of spiked shoes for like a week or something. I feel like I've only ever worn cleats like once or twice. That is the name of them, isn't it? Excuse me, mate. Cleats, isn't it? Yeah, I don't even really remember wearing them, but I must have at some point in my life. Right, I think this pineapple man's coming along nicely. Is this what was in mind? Was it? It was Doodlebug, wasn't it? They were pointless. Just made a ton of grass. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, didn't they? All the guys used to try and kick each other in them and all. Just run around trying to boot each other in these bloody sharp shoes. I don't know why you'd trust kids with sharp shoes at our old school. Oops, accidentally disconnecting the colour section again. Oh god, that's long. There we go. Alright, that's your insane. Oop, bit of cleaning up to do, I think, there. Didn't mean that. Looks very mutant, very pineapple. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Alright, should we give him a background? Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Look at that. It's like Van Gogh painting, doesn't it? That? Very Van Gogh, or it's either a Van Gogh painting or it's like some kids just scribbled in with the shrubs. What effect is it? It's called Impressionists. There we go. Oh, Impressionista. That makes sense, doesn't it? It is very impressionist. And I'm gonna do what I like to do. It's time for a Gaussian blur. Not too strong. Right. Mutant pineapple. Is it? What was it that... What was the mutant pineapple man? Let's sort that, because it's on the wonk. Okay, there we go. If people are curious what we've drawn so far in the chat, did Hello Alien, that was just sort of my warm-up one, and Merge, which is a bit of a weird one. Somebody just follow them. Yeah, it is scary, isn't it, Merge? I was in a bit of a scary mood. And there's Mutant Pineapple Man, so I'll take some requests again. A line paper template? What do you mean a line? What do you mean a line paper template? Taking requests now for the next one. If anybody, whatever you want me to draw, I'll draw for you. Teapot with a sad face. Okay. I could do a teapot with a sad face. Oh, a line. I've only just figured out what you mean, Doodlebug Dream. A line paper template, as in what I was talking about on the last stream, what you use. So you're drawing a... You're writing a straight line. I get you. I'm with you. Okay. So, teapot with a sad face. It took me far too long to figure out, didn't it? There was a callback, that, wasn't it? That is like... I don't think I've ever drawn a teapot before. What I want to do is give it a little bit of depth. Like that. It's not very British of me, that, is it? Never having drawn a teapot, eh? I think it's in 3D modelling, in the software, there's always a 3D teapot in there, because I think the first thing that was ever modelled in 3D was a teapot. There you go, you see, you're learning on this. I'm teaching you, whether you like it or not. Well, exactly. I think it's a Pixar thing. I think it's something to do with them. That's a very... Oops. Oh, well, that's all gone. Right, here we go. Back to it. That's a very skew-whiff teapot, that, isn't it? You know what? Let's try that again, shall we? I'm not happy with that teapot. Not happy with that teapot. That's why it's upset, because it's been previously deleted. That looks a bit like a better teapot, doesn't it? It's more along the lines of a teapot. Tubby and cute. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, but it's going to be sad as well. Just you wait. It'll be sad before you know it. Short and stout. Oh, that's what we watched. We watched Winnie the Pooh. Well, we watched Christopher Robin the other day. And you know, I liked it more than I expected to. Once you get past the sheer horror of the of the character designs, Christopher Robin. Yeah, once you get past the sheer horror of the 3D animation, it's actually pretty good. It's very, yeah, it is cute. Like, you get used to how they look, I think, and it's all about him who does the voices. That Jim Cummings, he's just like, he just makes it. A bit on a train. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Pooh can be quite cute in it, really. I was quite surprised. I expected to just be screaming all the way throughout it. There you go. That's one sad teapot. What colour shall the teapot be? Oops. Please excuse the spazzy bit there. That's all sorted. Blue. I can do blue. Light blue or dark blue? Like a dark, do you reckon? Like a deep blue. Blue, orange. I tell you what, why don't we do a gradient? So it starts blue. Oh, it's blue at the bottom, and it works its way up to an orange at the top. How exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited anyway. It's got to stop doing that, you know. And I might just end up turning off the bloody touch function of this Wacom if it's going to keep doing that. Did you have a Wacom? You could say that this Wacom is pretty whack. Painting the teapot blue. Right, that's definitely a teapot. Don't worry, this will look a bit better. Oops. So what we'll do now is, you know that sort of design where it's sort of like merged colours and they sort of get a bit sort of speckly. I say it doesn't know where it belongs. Is it blue? Is it orange? It'll never know. Do you know the sort of design that I'm going for it? That's sort of, you see it a lot. It's usually with like blacks and blues and whites. Not too happy with that lid. I think I could do something a bit better with that lid. Maybe like a lighter blue. For the runaround. No, that looks awful, doesn't it? Maybe it needs to be this blue. You have a mug like it, do you? Oh, very fancy. Yeah, that looks bad, doesn't it? And then boop and boop. Turn it around, and then so I get it. That's better, isn't it? Bit of funny orange that I've gone for with it, really, isn't it? Right, let's get some shading done on it, shall we? what's that? Le Creuset. Is that like a make of mug? Or of like pottery? Yes. Actually, I think I remember seeing that at like, what's it called? York Outlet. I think we need a bit more dark here. And then it's very sad. Ooh, okay, something's happening. So, if you will give me 1 second, I'll return shortly. I'll be back in a minute. You know, while I'm up, I should have probably got a drink. Sorry about that. I like that. Earl Grey. Earl Grey, the sad teapot. Yeah, that's a pretty decent sad-faced teapot, isn't it? Should we give it a nice background? Let's see. Ooh, that might be fun. Whoa, that is busy. That is one busy background. I know. Turn down the opacity. And my favourite thing to do, you could probably guess what I'm going to do. Gaussian blur. There we go. Who was it who came up with this one? Was it Crazy Cow? Yes. What did I suggestion? Okay. Spray paint, yeah, I know what you mean, actually. It's a little less pixely messy than that, but another request. What you got? What you got for me? If it ain't blurry, it ain't cool. You're damn straight. You're damn straight. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, I had to nip downstairs earlier because Wayfair said they were delivering on Monday and then appeared at you, and then got an email like a couple hours ago saying, oh, actually, we're coming today. So that's what that was about. Bloody Wayfair. Hermes as well. No good. Any requests? Any takers? Cycle through Summer's ones from today while I wait for the chat. Draw an Amazon man with a massive parcel. I can do that. Why has everything got a square on it? There we go. Amazon man with a huge parcel. I can do that. I've actually drew all in it. Savage succulent. Savage succulent. I can definitely have a go at that one as well. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big parcel. Tiny address label. Nah. There's your tiny little address label. What is in it? That is the question. Let's pop down here. Let's start drawing the man a little bit better. He'll come to the door and he'll say, "Hey, it's a big one, this, love." So they always talk a bit like that. And they always make a comment on your parcel. A dog. Because you think that's like an ear. I can kind of see that. A bit crumpled. Ooh, yeah. You're right. He needs a mask. There we go. Yeah, it is usually just on the chin. I've only just read that. You're right. I mean, this one's taking it all a bit seriously. Because he knows someone who had COVID, you see, so he's a bit more like... I used to just put it on me chin, but my mother got COVID, so I don't want to do that anymore. I know it's serious now. I want to see how big his van is. Say it'd take up his whole van, like... That's one big van as well, isn't it? With sellotape. I'm going to make the address even smaller. I quite like that idea. Address. No. Time for a bit of colour. Maybe it is the van. Maybe he's delivering, yeah, maybe he's delivering a van to another delivery driver. Maybe I could draw somebody peeking over the top. Like that. Colour in a big parcel. Usually a bit lighter than that these days, the cardboard, isn't it? Nowadays. I don't know what it was before. I don't know why I'm saying nowadays. Remember when cardboard were like darker? Now it's all this light cardboard stuff. It's not on. Right, it's nice to take a break from drawing that bloke on repeat. So that's been the end of last week, outside of doing that little quick advert that I did for live streaming. Just been a lot of that bloke, but the animation has begun. It is started. So it won't take long to get something out at least. He is, yeah. He's thinking, oh, we'll send a massive package, and I'll hide on top, and then I can get smuggled into somebody else's house and have a Sunday lunch. What colour are Amazon drivers? Do they usually wear grey? Why do I have it in my head that they wear like a dark grey hat? Might be just me making that up. Oh, do they? For some reason I had it in my head that they had like a uniform and it was like a grey. Ah well, grey suits him. High vis. Oh. Well, I've not done that. This guy's going to be in grey. I was gonna do his face then, just like bright red, but I think that'd be a bit much. I think he needs sort of like this. And he's got his jeans on. Oh, forgot his hand. He's bending at the knees. Well, you mean he passed his health and safety with Amazon. And they say, don't bend your knees. Don't. No, they say bend your knees. Don't use your back. Don't they? So he's following all. He's a good boy. This guy. He's a good little delivery man. He's following all rules. Being good. Yeah, well, I haven't drawn the sweat on him yet. I might end up putting a bit of sweat on him. Because I think he would be with this. something that big. Right, let's add some detail. When you get a message on your phone saying, I left you your package, it's behind your bin, it's in your bins. And you're like, don't put it in there, they're shared bins. I've just moved the teapot to the front for some reason. I used to just chuck packages as well. When I were a kid, I had my Mr. Man mug, my Mr. Man glass broken because the postman chucked it out fence. So you'd probably just chuck this over your fence and it'd just crush your garden. Whoa, that is far too dark. You'd need, yeah, you would. Well, if you put it next to your house, you could just climb up. If you, yeah, you could ladder up onto the roof, couldn't you? Fact. Forgot to put my highlights in. There we go. Forgot to do the highlights. So let's do the highlights. Just makes it a little more realistic. Massive pair of scissors. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Amazon stuff always has like streaks on it. Have you noticed streaks? Must be what they end up running it through. Must go through something, you know, to get processed. Yeah, I had that other day as well. I had, I think it was like a few weeks back, a record of mine came and it were all just like, it were like soaking wet. I've just noticed this guy, this delivery driver, looks like the nostalgia critic. I wonder why. I wonder why I ended up doing it like that. Do you think he looks like nostalgia critic? Oh, mine was from Amazon. My one that looked a bit damaged. Oh, it's terrible, that stuff, isn't it? It's never as easy as you think it's gonna be, and like the little stringy bits in it. You hurt your hands. No glasses. Accidentally drawn Doug Walker. Who knew? Hello, I'm the delivery man. It's my nostalgia critic impression. Hello, I'm the delivery man. It's terrible, isn't it? No, he is red in the face, though. I think that might be why I thought of it as well. Because he's red in the face and he's wearing a daft hat. Okay, let's do... You know what time it is, don't you? To be nostalgia critic. Well, it's going a bit laggy. Yeah, I think he looks pretty mad, doesn't it? Don't know. There we go. Bit of lag there. It didn't like this bro. Thank you. There we go. What should we call the delivery man? What would the delivery man's name be? So funny you say Steve. I was thinking of Steve. Steve's got you sorted. Who suggested this one then? Was it Katie is here 777? 77. Yep. Seven. Right. You lot think of a suggestion? Actually, no. I've already got one that I'm going to do, haven't I? What was it again? Savage succulent. Savage. 77777. 777. How do I make a succulent savage? I've got an idea. Oops. These lines do me head in. I wish I knew how to get rid of them. Probably look into that. So, hello. So, let's do a savage succulent. That's a savage face. Did I disappear then, or...? Yeah, I did for a second, did I? That's weird. I wonder what happened there then. Wonder what happened there. Hopefully I'm back now. Too savage. Far too savage. Just can't hack it, can it? Curse and succulent. Okay, it now says that it says I'm now streaming. Does that mean that I stopped streaming and I've started a new stream? Am I still going? What is happening? I was still streaming before. That's so weird. It's now acted as though I've started again. How strange. Oh well, let's just carry on like nothing happened and hope for the best. I'm guessing people drop out all the time on streaming on Twitch. Ah, I just refreshed, did it? I see. No. I'd say that looks pretty savage. Pretty savage. Keep going over here. I'm not meaning to hide. I don't think I look up at the camera enough. Hello. Hello, my friends. I'ma hide from you. My impression of Savage. Yeah, with it disconnecting, how's the quality of it all been? Has it been consistent, or has there been any like dropping here or there, or has it looked okay? That's good then. That's good to know. That's good. That's good. It must just be over here on this, because I don't know. I guess because I'm actually the one streaming, like, it looks a bit odd for me, because I've got it here, but it keeps freezing and stuff. But it's probably just because the internet can't hack streaming and watching the stream at the same time. So it's probably just something like that. Miam succulent. Miam the succulent. You like it? Whoops. Too dark. I think you need that. That is far too big. Too savage, can't handle it. You gotta handle this man's savagery. What would Alan Titchmarsh think? I think he'd like scream. He'd do a big scream. Alan, are you alright? No, I'm having a heart attack because I've just seen a caveman's face in a succulent. Imagine being famous for gardening. That's mental. Something really strange about that. God. Yeah, yeah. Have I planted this right, Alan? Does this look right, Alan? Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to get drunk and forget about gardens for 5 minutes. Okay, pretty happy with that. So let's give it a background. You know what it's time for, don't you? He would hide behind the big blonde woman. Oh, what's her? Charlie Dimmock. Oh yeah, you got there before me. Dimmock. Whoa. It's a bit volatile, this brush. Okay. Time to name it. So now, how do you spell succulent? I've gone all stupid. Thought it was. Don't worry, that'll be clearer. And there's the succulent. Thank you. Right, we'll take another request, but I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you, I like the background too. Glad you like it. See you in a minute. Sorry about that. Nature cold. There's a savage succulent. We'll do one more request and then I'll call it a day. I'm eating a falafel, by the way. A lost penguin. I can do a lost penguin for you. Right. Right. Pretty penguin. That falafel was really nice. It hit the spot. It does look a bit like Gunther, doesn't it? I mean, he is a penguin after all. Yeah. We just had a smoothie because we had a big breakfast. But it's made me really hungry though, and it's made me really looking forward to cooking something for tea. Something nice and easy. I'm going to give this penguin a map. I should probably go back into the roughs. I made the smoothie. I did indeed. It was like a cherries and berries sort of thing. It's nice having a smoothie on a sunny day though. Sunny day smoothie, exactly. Yum, yum. Looks like a map. Got his eyes bugging out of his head. Not surprised. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to try and read a map. I'm of the generation of don't need a map. Exactly. Exactly. He's very, very lost. His map looks like a treasure map. Do you think he's looking for treasure? Maybe he's a pirate penguin. Ah, he's looking for a bucket of fish. Bucket of fish. Does look a bit like Gunther, you're right. People might think I'm plagiarizing. But I mean, penguin's a penguin. Evil pirate penguin. I bet he isn't, or he looks like he is. Needed that. Right. This might make my computer start making some horrible sounds, so bear with me. Captain Jack Penguin. Let's make this sky quite nice. So let's give it a sun. So that's the sun. My sun. Let's find a nice brush. Ooh. Now that's a cool brush. You'll be lost out here forever. Have you seen me penguin? He's gone wandering. I've lost my bleeding penguin. No, nobody likes. You say that to his face? Alright, let's find a nice brush for grass. Explosion again might be good. That's why he wandered off, because nobody likes it no more. That's some cool looking grass, that. Got kicked out of what? Penguin? Kicked out of Penguin Land. In fact, the sun is there, so why would his shadow be there? That makes no sense. How he got kicked out of Alta? Got kicked out of Alda, so now he's forever left to wander. Who takes a treasure map to Aldi with him then? He's a bit of an odd penguin, isn't he, this penguin? He's taking treasure maps to Aldi. No, we can't. Really? Did they join in? So lockdown has brought people to the point of Aldi raves being a thing. No, they beeped because they were taking up all the car parking space. Oh man! So he bought the map from Aldi, and now he's like wandering the lands. That makes sense. So there we go. I think that is a pretty good rendition of a lost penguin. Thank you, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Lost. Lost penguin uses their Aldi map. That's not their wrong. You know, when you look at something and you think that don't look right. No, I spelled it right. I'm not an idiot. Who suggested this one then? Yeah, it's got a bit of a dicey backstory, hasn't it? Who suggested the penguin? Is it Katie is here? Tipping. A lost penguin, yeah. Me again. There we go. So, let's have a quick look through what I've drawn today before I leave. Started with Hello Alien, which was just a little bit of a warm-up thing. Then there was Merge, which is a bit scary. Then there was The Mutant Pineapple Man, suggested by Doodlebug Dream. And I went somewhere. Then there was Steve's Got You Sorted, which was suggested by Katie is here, Tippin. Tippy. And there was the Earl Grey The Sad Teapot, which was suggested by Crazy Cow 099. And there was the Savage Succulent, suggested by All the Parkins. And then, finally, The Lost Penguin Uses Their Aldi Map by Katie is here. Tippin. Right. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I'll save these and pop them up somewhere again for people to see. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be streaming next Wednesday at 7. And if I do a weekend, when I next do a weekend, I'll probably not do it midday. Probably not midday on a Saturday again, just because there's a lot of people on then, and it's, I don't know, just seems very seems like everyone's got other, well, there's that much variety that you kind of get shoved to the back of the queue, I guess. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. How do you turn it? Oh my god, I am an old man. I can't even turn it off. Right, let's try that again. See you next time.